What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Simple Sports Hub, man, where we talk all things Washington Commanders football. Week 4 is here. Our Washington Commanders will be taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Let's talk about it. All right, man. So let's go ahead and get right into it, man. Y'all already know, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe to the channel, man. And also, man, hit that bell so you guys can be notified when your boy Simba drops the latest and greatest video for y'all, man. All right, man. Week 4, we got the Atlanta Falcons. And your boy Simba is going to be boots on ground. I will be flying down to Atlanta, man, to go attend us, playing the Washington Commanders. And I always try to do at least one away game per season. This is my second year doing it, so it's just something I just started doing. But I will go to games from here and there, like every now and then, even when we was trash. Yes, I was in attendance back when we played Dallas and Deron Payne and Jonathan Allen got into it because we got 50-something points put on our head. So, yeah, I've been to a couple of away games, so this is another one. I went to Arizona last year, me and my good man. And this year, hey, man, I'm in the A. I'm back in the A because I went to one, 2.5 years ago when Chris Thompson, I think he scored in overtime or something like that when we got the W. But yeah, man, I'll be in Atlanta looking for some good times, man. If y'all see the video and y'all want to link up with your boy Simba, man, I will be at the fan rally with Captain Rally himself, or Rally Captain. I forgot his. Sorry, I don't want to mean to mess up your name. Mr. Captain himself, man. I will be trying to attend that event. I believe it's on Saturday night or Saturday evening around 5 o'clock. So I will be there for that. But your boy will be touching down in Atlanta for the game. I'm excited. But let's go ahead and get into my expectations for our Washington Commanders as we gear up to head down to Atlanta, man. We know Atlanta pretty much got built to ass against the Carolina Panthers. They put up 30 on their head. Michael Penix didn't look like the kind of the glimpse and glamour that we seen in the top play that we saw from him last year as he took over after Kirk Cousins got hurt or he took his spot, right? He's had a couple of bad games as the season started. But I don't think that I think they even came out with reports saying that they're not 100%, they are in no way, shape, or form done with Michael Penix. He is still their starter. So that, hey, it's hard for a team to play bad games back to back, and they got some weapons on their offense and defense. But we here to talk about the Commanders, man. What do I expect to see from our guys? What I expect to see, and then once I get my little take, we'll go through Twitter and we'll pull out. I pulled out a couple of clips. We're gonna go over the injury report. Matter of fact, let's do the injury report now. Let's go over the injury report. That's what I want, kind of talk about. Let me see. Can y'all see this? Yeah, here we go. All right, so it looks like a long list for the Washington Commanders. Like, it was flipped last year, and it's so fucking early, bro. It's week 4, and we got about at least 10 Bamas on the injury report. John Bates, we already know, dealing with a calf groin injury, did not practice. Noah Brown, groin knee, did not practice. Percy Butler, hip, did not practice. And I didn't even know that he was hurt. Lil Bill with the knee did not practice at the exact Ertz. We resting him, which is good to see. We still see some guys that just getting rest days, so it ain't too bad. Terry McLaurin, which we're going to talk about in a little bit, did not practice. Von Miller, rest. Deron Payne, rest. Veterans, rest. It looked like they just gave some guys some rest. Laramie Tunsil, rest. Trey Amos, calf, limited. Jaden Daniels, and I know that's a big one that everybody kind of want, to talk about. Knee is limited, and Colson Yankov, ankle, full practice. That list felt like I was reading off, a grocery list for a quick second. We need eggs, we need bacon, we need cheese. Like, it's not we don't see this. We haven't seen this in a while, man. Us having this many injuries. Some guys we probably won't see this Sunday. Me going down to the game, I am a little upset. I would be a little upset if I don't see JD5 suit up. And I'm gonna start with JD5 because I don't know the length of how long it takes for a quarterback when you go from or any injury per se. When you say it's day to day, to me, that's like 5 to 7 days. You know what I'm saying? 3 to 7 days that it's going to take for him to get back to, normalcy or get back to 100% health. But it just makes me wonder, how bad is that knee for Jaden Daniels? Now, we see the report. We hear what Dan Quinn is saying is that we see he was limited. He didn't go through a full practice. So they're trying to still gradually increase his, way back getting on the field. But Dan Quinn spoke and said they still want to take precaution and make sure that he's 100% good to go before they put him back out there. And the success that we had with Marcus Mariota against the Oakland Raiders, and seeing how Atlanta, pretty much got belt to ass 30-0 against Carolina. I feel as though Dan Quinn feels as though we're better than Carolina, and we got a backup quarterback in Marcus Mariota who can command the offense. He can run the offense, and if our defense shows up the way that it did against the Oakland Raiders, why do we need to rush Jaden Daniels back to the field? I understand the coach having to protect the player, but then I also understand the player wanting to play. And if you ever played any sport, man, injuries is a thing that's going to happen. It's always going to happen. But if you a dog-ass competitor that Jaden is showing that he won't be out there on the field. But you cannot let him put himself in harm's way if they are seeing, limitations in his game. So I'm going, whatever the coaches decide to do, if we don't see JD and I'm in the stadium, I'm going to be a little upset. But, hey, we still got to get a W. We still got to get a W. We still got to come out victorious, because guess what? I'm not saying that we're 100, like anything can happen. It's the NFL, but I got us winning this game. I'm going to give my score at the end, but I do got us winning this game. But you can't take no team lightly. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't take no game lightly. You cannot just sit here and think that we're going, dog walk any team in the NFL, because we just saw what the Cleveland Browns did to the Green Bay Packers, right? And they got a good defense. They got a very underrated defense, but a lot of people do. I ain't gonna say they underrated. A lot of people think that and know that Cleveland got an all right little defense. So we cannot take this team lightly, because we do got like better opponents that we got to face it. So all the games that everybody will probably say and deem easy, oh, that's an easy W. Y'all ain't playing nobody. Yeah, you goddamn right. We ain't playing nobody, so we need to damn sure get this goddamn W. I don't care what nobody say. We got to win this game. And I do have faith in Marcus. I think he could come in and still command the offense, move the offense, and that veteran experience that he's got playing in the NFL is definitely going to come, and it's if you needed any extra motivation, this is a win for our guy, man. Our head coach DQ, man, returning back to Atlanta, man, Mercedes-Benz Stadium, where he once coached and led his team to a fucking Super Bowl game. Now, the results did not, fall in their favor, but he got a little hey, he want this W. Y'all fired me. Y'all let me go because I couldn't get the job done. Rightfully so. But guess what? I got me a new mob over here now in Washington and Slim, and we come to, let y'all know why y'all shouldn't have fired me and y'all should have stuck with me, for another couple of seasons. But Marcus Mariota, I think if we can continue to have the run success that we had last week against Oakland, and I'm not saying that the Ravens, the Falcons defense isn't better than the Raiders. I think it is, and so we got to see if we can still be successful. All these injuries, this injuries bug that's creeping around Washington, Slim, we need to go get some goddamn raid and spray, because this shit is not looking good. Again, hopefully we can see Jaden Daniels. He also spoke at the presser today, so that's that telltale sign he playing. We saw Marcus Mariota, and we didn't see JD, right? We didn't see him play. So can one assume and allude to that we're going to see JD5 out there? But I did see and notice, and you'll see it in the clip in a little bit when I show it, is that, he still got the knee brace on. He spoke to the media, and you could just tell Slim that he did not want to sit there, because he already knew the bullshit questions that the media was going to ask. Like, not nothing particular in preparing for the Falcons. Every question was literally about his fucking injury and his limitations. It's like, bro, like, do y'all not have the bandwidth or and I know that y'all know the game of football and y'all know we playing Atlanta, But why isn't it no, like, man, what do you think about Atlanta's defense? What do you expect to see if you are on the field? You could have preferenced the questions that way. Like, why does everything, man? So about your knee, how do you feel playing with a knee brace? How did you feel sitting up in the skybox watching your team play with your knee hurt? It's like, come on, bro. Like, it's way more questions that y'all can ask players and coaches that don't always got to involve injuries. All right, we see the injury report. We see that he was hurt. We saw him limping in Green Bay. It's like, we saw that, all right? And then you got the fucking sports junkies talking about, all right, we just want to know if he's really hurt and how, are they misleading? All this bullshit. Like, all right, bro, like, why we just can't talk football? Like, get me in the room, Washington Commanders. Let me come in the room, and I got football questions I want to ask. Like, how do you feel about the Falcons defense? Do you feel like the success that you guys had against the Oakland Raiders, even though you didn't play JD, that you guys can come in here and still have a major and have success in the run game? We haven't seen 32 carries for 201 yards. What a running back by committee type of run offense in a while. So do you think that you guys can still have that same success? That's a good football question. Why we gotta talk about his fucking knee? Come on, reporters. Come on, man. Y'all can do better, bro. Y'all can do better. When I'm watching them live, and I'm looking at JD demeanor. I'm like, I get it. Like, y'all niggas gonna keep asking me this bubblegum bullshit. All right, bro, I'm good. I'm a baller. I'm a ball player. So ain't nothing wrong with my knee. I feel like I could have played, and that's what he said. I felt like I could have played last week. I feel like, if they say I'm good to go, I'm gonna play. What you want him to say? Oh, my knee bad. It's really, really bad. I don't want to go out there and play. I think I should just sit out for the rest of the season. Like, y'all, what do y'all expect out of that man? Y'all keep asking him the same bullshit or in different ways about his injury. Like, he said he feel good. Move on. Move on to the next question. Like, I'm about to move on. So if we got JD5, I still want to see Cliff Kingsbury call a successful run game. Now execution is another phase of it. And we just gotta see how it goes. But I do expect to see our offense still be able to move the ball with JD or Marcus Mariota. Now, let's get to the Terry McLaurin situation. And that leads me to, let me get back. Where we go. So it was reported that Terry McLaurin was not at practice today. He took his talents. It's like, he took himself to go see an independent doctor, Dr. William Myers, who specializes in core muscle injuries. Could mean Terry McLaurin has a sports hernia. Due to and everybody's talking about it came from him trying to stretch out to score the touchdown in the game against the Oakland Raiders when he beat the defense and got behind the defense and it could have been I think it was a touchdown. It was a touchdown, but it is what it is. So they're alluding to that's what caused the injury. So he's now out getting an independent review or observation on how bad might this injury be. And I know the big thing is, see what happened when you paid Bama's $30 million a year. Now they hurt. When he missed training camp, now you hurt. Guys, you cannot point to this man missing training camp as him being injury prone. And I already know what y'all going to say, but when he was showed up, has he been hurt? No, he hasn't. But he's 30. He's 30. It is what it is. That don't negate, say that he didn't deserve his money or he didn't earn his money, because he very well much did earn it. And it happens, bro. It happens. Injuries happen. You cannot defeat the odds. You cannot defeat injuries. It ain't been a cure yet. I haven't heard one. If y'all have, let me know what it is, because I haven't seen a cure for people not getting injured. It's an injury. Hopefully it's nothing detrimental to his career. I mean, the season so far, and his career too. Hopefully it's something small. So hopefully it's just something that we can put an ice pack on and get him some around the clock treatment. And we'll see him, if not this week, we'll see him next week. But yes, do I want to see him on the field if he's healthy? Yeah, let's get him back on the field. If he could play, let's let him play. Do I still think we can get the job done if he doesn't play? Hey, Luke McCaffrey, let's go. Noah Brown, if you can get healthy, let's go. Y'all already know, call my man Ja'Cory Brooks, tell him to suit up, let's get it ready. Chris Moore, Luke McCaffrey, Jalen Lane, Debo, Ben. So not, like we got Zach Ertz. Y'all gotta be ready to step up with JD or with Marcus. Be ready to step up because we ain't gonna have it's looking like 17 might not be out there, but it is what it is. Next man up mentality. I don't think that injury should we should just wave a white flag and say that the season is over. Nah, next man up. We still got to go out there and compete. We still got to go out there and play football at the end of the day. So it is what it is. All right, moving on to the defense. There was some injuries. Trey, as great as he's playing right now, him not being able to finish games or having to come out the game for a period of time, man, I don't know if Slim need to put some weight on or what it is, bro. He keep getting these knick-knack injuries, bro. But he's good to play the next week. Hopefully he's all right. Hopefully ain't nothing, too serious. We did lose Will Harris. Again, prayers up to Will Harris, man. Hopefully he have a speedy recovery. Wish him nothing but the best. But let's go ahead and get into our new safety that we brought in, former Maryland Terrapin.
I mean, this is like home for you because you grew up in Delaware, went to Maryland. What is it like to kind of be close to home again?
It's definitely exciting, we live our life on the road a little bit as far as just going here. You go to college, you go to the pros. So just to be back home, be near my family, they can come see me play, come kick it, come enjoy my company. I can enjoy theirs. It's a special experience, so I'm excited for it.
What do you think you can bring to this defense?
Man, first I just gotta, I gotta get in here and. For one, the guys in here gotta trust me. I gotta come here, I gotta gain their trust, earn their trust. And I just wanna be a part of the family, man. We're gonna go out there, we're gonna make plays, we're gonna take the ball away. And more importantly, as you guys see each and every weekend with this defense, they play fast. So we're gonna do that too.
How do you gain and earn their trust?
Man, just doing the right things, communicating with them, talking, getting to know them. I just got here, they're already in the heat of the season, I just wanna be a part of what they got going on. So just doing my part and really being intentional about it.
Do you expect to play this weekend, or do you think there'll be a little bit more of an adjustment period before you get out there?
That's not up to me. I want to play. Of course, I want to be out there, but we'll see.
Shout out to Donnell Savage, man. If y'all know, man, we signed Donnell Savage. I believe it was Sunday night or like at least Sunday afternoon. Like it was or Monday morning. Like that's like. It was good to see. It's good to have him in the locker room. It's good to have him here. So I'm excited to see my man, step on the field. Does he play? I don't know. If he does, it'll probably be limited snaps. They'll probably put him out there for a play or two or a couple of plays. Nothing too crazy. You know what I'm saying? We still got Jeremy Reeves. We still got Tyler Owens, who's been with us all off season. Knows the defense, can come in and give us what Will Harris was, combined can give us what Will Harris gave us, while he was with us. So with that being said, man, hopefully we can see a little bit more Donnell Savage. Let's check out what our guy Javon Kinlaw had to say.
We were just talking to Duran of how you two kind of make each other better, and you just saying how you make his job easier and vice versa. Can you dive into that and explain that, how you guys play off each other?
Yeah, definitely. Playing next to a guy like DP, like I said, I've been watching DP for years. Just to play next to him, it's a whole different experience than watching him, man, because he brings a lot to the game. And we feed off each other for sure. Just starting that practice, we look to work hard and work what we need to correct in the game. And then when it come game time, it shows up. And I've been a big fan of him, being at South Carolina, seeing him in the league and seeing him at Alabama dominating. It's been the same thing since I've been here, and since he's been in the league, he's been dominating, man. And I look to continue to grow my game to get to the level of what he's on,
You guys did a great job with Genty. Now you got another challenge in Bijan Robinson. What makes him a tough back to contain, and how do you do that on Sunday?
Shit, man. The guy's explosive. He's elusive, man. The change of direction, the ability to be able to stick that foot in the ground and get upfield, north and south, man, is probably one of the best in the league for sure. And of course, we all got to do our job, the whole 11. And one person can't contain him. We all got to do our job, man.
What's it like? Obviously, Bobby is such a leader in the locker room.
Mm-hmm.
But when you see him get 2 sacks in a game, considering how much he's already done in football, like what is that like for the locker room?
shit, the old head still can move. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, Vaughn, shit, man. It let you know, shit, I got to get me one, too. Nah, but it's been awesome playing around those guys, for sure.
You're a couple months into your time here in Washington. It seems like you're really enjoying yourself. Kind of explain your time here so far.
It's been amazing, man. God is the greatest. He allowed me to be here with this great group of men. And even y'all, man, y'all do your job to an exceptional level, man. And y'all are all great people, man. I'm super blessed to be able to be around all these great people, for sure.
And how does that impact the way you play? Like just of being happy here?
Sure, I can just go out and be free. I don't got to be tense. I ain't got to worry about too much. Just do my job, you know?
Shout out to Kinlaw, man. I don't know if y'all see that, man. Warning, beware the dog. And Slim is a certified dog, man. I wanted to say, man, last week, the success that we had from Bobby Wagner getting to the quarterback, hopefully we can do that again, man. Hopefully we can find ways to still put pressure on guys and not, hurt the back end of our defense. You get what I'm saying? And another shout out to the defense from a run stopping perspective, man. Our D-line, our whole D-line, and our linebackers, safeties, and corners have been doing such a tremendous job at stopping the run. Like, we went up against some okay running backs, Tracy Scatterboo, Josh Jacobs, and I know everybody, got a major question mark on Genty, but he had a couple of good runs, and he's not like a slouch running back that you can just, take for granted, right? But we've been showing up on stopping the run this season so far. Now, the pass defense, yeah. Still, yeah, we're gonna talk. They have moments. They have good moments, but can they be better? Yes, they can be better. They can be a lot better. But if you had to say what was our strongest part of our defense right now, and it's stopping the run. That's just, it is what it is. And going against a second-year quarterback in Michael Penix Jr., I like Joe Witt still dialing up some blitzes to be able to get to the quarterback and making the game a little bit quicker for him, a lot quicker for him. And hopefully we can, contain a guy like Drake London, Kyle Pitts. They got Mooney over there, who's a great compliment to Drake London. And then they got Bijan Robinson, he's a runner and he's a receiving back as well. So we got to have eyes on him. We got to have an eye on him at all times because he's shifty. He's a shifty running back that can make plays. So I expect that defense to still show up and show out. And here go JD with the knee brace. Don't look like he has any limitations or he had any. I'm gonna say this. I watched it. I seen him run a little route for Josh Johnson. The video, if y'all seen the clip, it's out there. And I was looking like, man, something just don't seem right with JD, man. I don't know if it is the knee brace that he got on. He didn't look the same. But this one, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Looking at this video, his movement with the knee, even with the brace on, like the quick feet is still there. He's turning and planting. Those are good signs. Like if you seen him kind of hesitate or hitch up, then you will have. I really have some concerns. Does he play with a knee brace on or not? That ain't up to us. That ain't up to him. He said it's up to the doctors. If he had a choice, and if I read his body language the correct way, he ain't wearing no fucking brace. If you had to ask him, he ain't wearing no brace. Here's some more. Here go the route right here. This right here, it looked like he was timid. Like it looked like he wasn't trying to really, and it's this practice, so I get it. Let's see what Josh Conley had to say.
The first 3 weeks, how you been feeling? How do you think you've grown?
I think I've grown a lot, especially since week 1. Had a lot of ups and downs, but at the same time, I'm still getting better, and I feel myself getting better, and I feel myself becoming more confident as the weeks go on. Even when the performances were bad, I always saw it as something I can easily learn from.
To that point, you said you think you're getting better. What have you seen on the tape, especially this last game against the Raiders, that you believe you're getting better at?
Really just comfortability in my stance, because that always wasn't something I was comfortable. And then communication down the line, and really just withstanding an entire game and getting back into real playing shape.
How do you view this game on Sunday against Atlanta and their defensive front that they bring to the table?
Yeah, they have a lot of great guys across the board, and we just got to go out there and play our game and not let the environment affect us at all, and just continue to do what we do.
You guys really established the run against the Raiders. As an offensive lineman, how much do you enjoy just the run style and that physicality of basically taking another man's will and getting him out of the way?
Right, yeah, I mean, I feel like it really sets its own, especially with how we ran it in the first half and then just being able to finish the game on that as well. So I feel like it helped us out in the pass game as well, you know what I mean, be able to set up some actions and stuff like that, so.
Shout out to Josh Connolly Jr., man. Yes, he did play a good game last week. Yes, did he have moments? But that happens to everybody, man. The whole O-line played good. Again, like I say, man, I was super excited to see the changes that we made on the offensive line front with putting Andrew Wiley in the game. And then also putting, Chris Paul in for Brandon Coleman. Brandon Coleman was a definite shocker to me. I'm not going to lie. But seeing them actually make the change and seeing that Chris Paul, who's been with the organization for a couple of years, get his shot and he plays a phenomenal game. It's hats off to a guy that, who probably feels as though he didn't get a fair opportunity, but he got it now. He kept working. He put his head down, kept working, and he had a phenomenal game last week, man. So shout out to Chris Paul, man. And another thing I wanted to point out too was Dan Quinn, when he spoke today, he spoke about Sam Cosmi and said he really been putting in the work, and the team is aiming towards opening his return to play window next week. So if we can get Sam Cosmi back, and we got and things are going in the right trajectory, like the right way of good O-line play. Man, what this O-line really can do from a run game perspective and, a pass protection perspective, we know that we're going to have moments with Josh Connolly Jr. He's a rookie. But as you heard him say, man, he feels as though the games or the plays that he had that was bad, or the moments that was bad for him, he felt like he can learn from him. And let's not, yes, did Max Crosby get him a couple of times? Yes, he did. I'll take a guy giving up a holding call than to let him kill my quarterback. And then having a fair shot at my quarterback. I'll take that. Now, not every play, but again, it didn't happen more than once. That type of play did not happen more than once. So shout out to Josh Connolly Jr. Shout out to DQ and everybody making some changes within the offense, especially on the O-line. Luke McCaffrey, man, receivers, the remaining guys, we're going to really have to see these guys step up. I do want to see Jeremy Reeves play a little bit more just because he is a thumper. I know he's our special teams ace, him and Ballore, and a little bit of Tyler Owens too, but I want to see him. He's not afraid to make any tackle, bro, and he is a tackling machine. So if you had to ask me, man, what this score is going to be, if I had to give it anything, it would be 31-24. Washington Commanders come away with the victory, and we become 3-1, man. Y'all let me know in the comments, man, what your guys takeaways from this game, what you guys want to see, players that you kind of want to see make plays. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know. Marshawn Lattimore is not even on the list, so that means he's back practicing. I just want to say that real quick. If I see Trey on Drake, man, I want to see him make a play. I want to see Trey get his first pick. We haven't been able to turn the ball over from an interception perspective or a forced fumble yet. I want to see us get our first pick this week. I definitely, especially being at the game, I definitely want to see it. Your boy will record as much as he can and remember. Not all the stuff. Some stuff y'all just can't see. Your boy gonna be out there having himself a good time. I ain't been on a vacation in almost a year. But I cap. That was cap. I cap. But yeah, I'm about to get up out of here, man. Y'all let me know in the comments, man. What you guys think about the game, what you guys want to see. I'll catch y'all on the next one, baby. Raise hell. I'm out of here.